Hello everyone, this is Shrikant Bangalore and this is My Next Move. This is a show where we talk to professionals at the top of their career and learn from them about their interest in chess and how chess informs them in their own profession. Today I'll be interviewing NFL wide receiver Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper, I've had a chance to work with him previously when we did a K-12 tournament in South Texas, McAllen. Amari, I invited him to be the chief guest. He handed out the prizes, he signed football. He flew from Dallas, where he lives, to South Texas, McAllen, on his own money. He didn't charge anything. He stayed there for the whole day. He signed 1,000,000 footballs. He encouraged the local community so much. He talked to the local mayor. He's amazing. And today I would like to ask him about his background and what made him spend so much time on chess. How did he get started on this journey? What his motivations are and what he sees the future is. Stay tuned as I will shortly be joined by Amari. Welcome back everyone. I'm Shrikant Bangalore and this is My Next Move. Today I'm joined on this show with NFL wide receiver, chess player, Amari Cooper. He is a visionary. He's also the one behind Universal Chess Tour. And today, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Amari, tell me your vision behind Universal Chess Tour. Why did you start this?
Well, the simple answer is I just wanted to make chess cool. Really, I just wanted more people to play. There's one thing to play somebody online, there's another thing to be able to just play somebody in person at any given time. We know that millions of people around the world play chess, but it seems like in society, in the neighborhood, the amount of chess players are far and few between, so I was trying to expand that.
You have this unique concept of one versus one. So that you want two super grandmasters to challenge each other.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about? What's the thinking behind that?
Same ideal, just to make chess more mainstream. I figured if we merged a tournament to where we had some NFL stars whom a lot of popular society, popular culture know about, and we merged that with actual super grandmasters, they could kind of get the best of both worlds. They can kind of learn about the super grandmasters, and then the chess fans can kind of learn that, hey, you know, some highly touted athletes actually do play chess and they're pretty good as well.
How common is it for someone, an athlete, right, like NFL, NBA, MLB, like some other athlete, to actually play chess? Is it a big crossover or very few things?
I would say it's a bigger crossover than most people realize. A lot of the times what I realize is that a lot of athletes have learned to play chess when they were younger. Maybe in elementary school they had a chess club, maybe their father taught them a little bit of chess. It's just they kind of get away from the game because, like I said before, there's not a lot of people to play. So I remember when I was in elementary school, that's when I first learned how to play. Obviously I was more interested in football, but I was very interested in chess too because I was very competitive. But there just wasn't a lot of people to play, so I just kind of forgot about the game until I got re-interested in it when I was in college.
I see. Where did you go to your elementary school?
Miami. It's an elementary school. It's a magnet school called Francis S. Tucker Elementary. Yeah.
Did they have chess in the school program?
Yeah, they did. I wasn't a part of the chess club, but my music teacher, he was the chess coach, I would say. And so after music class, if we finished music early, he would then introduce us to chess at the end of music class. So that's how I learned how to play. I never joined the chess club, but I was always interested in it. But I just didn't have. I'm not gonna say I didn't have time for it, but after school, I would have much rather go to my after school program to where we played football after we finished our homework than the chess club. So that's what it was.
True. Very interesting you mentioned music.
Yeah.
Do you do something with music? You have many talents. What do you do with music?
Yeah, I play the piano a little bit. Started learning like a couple years ago. But I just love music. I always loved music. Something about that beat, something about the melody, something. I just love music. I love listening to music. I used to listen to music a lot more than I do now. Nowadays I'm more busy. I try to put more important things first. But I think music is something that's universal that everybody loves, just the vibrations.
Can you share with me your favorite song or something you like listening to?
Ooh, my favorite song? That would be tough. I think when it comes to anything that has greatness involved in it, it's hard to pick one single favorite. That would be like asking me my favorite play by LeBron James. He has so many great that's the hallmark of a great player, them having so many great plays, so it's hard to pick just one.
Okay.
So it'd be just hard to pick just one song. So usually when people ask me questions of that sort, I usually just say the first thing that comes to my head, and the first thing that came to my head was a song called Gossip by Lil Wayne.
All right.
Yeah, so.
Thank you for sharing that
Yeah,
with me.
for sure.
Now, let's talk about your visit to McAllen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That happened a month or so ago.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was cool, man. So McAllen, I don't think most people know this, but it's like a chess hub in the United States. I think they have more chess players there, more active chess players there than any other city in the United States. And then there's some underprivileged kids there, so that's what really drew me there. When I found out that it was the underprivileged society of kids who they just love to play chess. So that's why I made the trip up there, and hopefully we can make more trips up there in the future. And kind of, I would like to help fund it. I would like to actually be in line with your mission when it comes to McAllen, because I would like to see chess grow, and I would like to see more grandmasters come out of the United States, and I would like to see chess become more mainstream in the United States. And I think McAllen is a great place that can start.
Thank you so much. I was in McAllen in January. I promised them that I'm going to bring more attention to them. I was going to bring more help to them because they need. They are showing dedication to chess already, and the fact that you came, you helped me keep my promise. So thank you really so much for doing that.
Thank you.
Now you say that you're going to fund it, to help it. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Something about chess, and I heard a lot. When I was in McAllen, I got to know you a little bit more, and the messages you shared. So I would love for you to share with me again. What about chess and something about being underprivileged and helping you get out of that poverty, right? Like you mentioned something like beautiful, why you feel chess could be that thing. So
Yeah, so I was kind of alluding to the fact that, so with me, I knew that I knew what the end game was for football. So in chess, you have an end game, right? You have the opening, the middle game, and end game. It's a clear directive. As it relates to the NFL, I knew what the end game was. I knew that would help me get out of poverty. In chess, not so much. So as it pertains to McAllen, I think that us as chess visionaries, we have to create an end game for those kids that are playing chess now. How would this motivate them financially? Because a lot of them would just become good at chess and realize over time that, hey, this is not going to be able to create a living for me, so they'll stop. So we have to create, programs. I don't know if it's going to be leagues, whatever, but we have to pioneer a way to make chess more mainstream, a way that people can make money, a way that it can become a spectator sport. If we can do that as leaders, then more kids will play chess because they'll have an end game and they'll be able to provide for their families. And not promising that they'll be multi-millionaires off of it, but at least something that can create a better living, because we know historically that chess has been pretty much a poor man's sport, and that would draw people away from the game.
see. So I know that our mission of creating, teaching every kindergarten of chess will get more people in. So more people are interested. What you're saying is that they'll be interested in. Let's create an end game for them. So I'm talking about the beginning, and you're talking about the end game.
Yeah.
And like, let's make the end game beautiful. Let's give them something to aspire to.
Yeah, and I think in this scenario it comes down to marketing pretty much. We just have to get people, I guess, to look at chess, because a lot of people, like we said before, millions of people play chess. Right. Chess is one of the most played games around the world, actually. But I think a few things. One is the barrier to entry. Chess is not one of those games. There's a lot of games that you can start playing today and be good at tonight. Chess is not one of those games. Most people, especially nowadays, their attention spans are a lot shorter than it used to be. It used to be that if you wanted to learn about an interesting story, right, you have to read a whole book, which would take a week. Now you can just watch a movie in an hour. You know what I mean? We have an information overload now, so our attention spans are short. That doesn't help the game of chess because, like I said before, you can't learn how to play chess in a day. I mean, you got to learn how to set up the board. You got to learn how to set up the pieces. You got to learn how the pieces move. Then you got to learn the rules to the game. Then you got to learn strategies, tactics. Like it's layered. You know what I mean? So that barrier to entry we have to fix. We have to get people to think that chess is cool, so that they won't mind spending a week learning everything, so that they learn the rules and everything and learn how to play. Then after that, we make it mainstream, and then we find out a way to get people paid for playing. I know it sounded like a mouthful, it sounded long-winded, but
no, it is exactly in alignment with what I'm envisioning. So we are so aligned there. When I started 1,000 Grandmasters, it was to create an ecosystem that creates and sustains 1,000 Grandmasters. So if 1,000 Grandmasters need to make a living of chess, we need to figure a system to do that.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with you. Like, when you think about like psychology, right? People will continue doing something if they can see progress. And chess is a great game for that. As long as they can feel themselves getting better, as long as they can feel themselves learning to play the game in a better way, day by day, they'll stick to it. They don't have many distractions, or they're motivated. So it's definitely something that's accomplishable for sure.
You started Universal Chess Tour. Is it an experiment, one time, or is this a commitment for a long time? What are you thinking about?
Yeah, I mean, the plan is obviously for it to be a commitment for a long time. Like I said before, the sole reason why I started Universal Chess is to make chess more mainstream. It was kind of more of a selfish reason at first, so that I can have more people to play, like I alluded to earlier. But
sorry, I didn't hear that. So you want to play more people?
I always wanted to have more people to play. Like, it's like I don't know, like, you know how you just come across a random person and you just play rock, paper, scissors with them right there?
Yeah.
I want chess to kind of be like that. Yeah, I mean, but the average person doesn't really play chess. So.
I was on my LinkedIn, and a feed came to me with Roger Federer, the tennis player.
Yeah, the tennis player.
He was giving a commencement speech somewhere, and he was telling others, like, hey, everyone's asking you, what are you going to do next, what are you going to do next? I completely understand, because everyone's asking me the same question now that I've retired from tennis. What am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? And his answer was that I'm a dad, so I drive my kids to school and drop them off, and I play chess with strangers online. That was the very second thing he said.
It's an addicting game. It's just like any other game. It's just like a video game that people get addicted to. Once you cross that barrier to entry, like I alluded to earlier, it becomes addicting and it's fun, and it's a good way to spend your time. I wouldn't say waste your time, because it's a mental game.
I agree.
And as we know, these mental games, they help prevent like Alzheimer's, dementia, things of that sort. So.
It's an upward spiral. The more you play, the smarter you become.
Yeah.
Instead of video game, the more you play, the dumber you become. No.
In some scenarios, I'm actually not a detractor of playing video games, even though I don't play video games. But I think there's more to it than what people think.
this is based on my conversations with parents.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for
The
sure.
number one reason for getting their kids into chess is to stop them from going into video games. So I think video game is good as an adult, but as a child, I think it changes your perception of reality on how reality should happen. They want everything to be fun right away for kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But I mean, it has some good qualities too. Like, you know, and oftentimes in these video games, you have to reach a certain level to finish. So it can help with their with them staying consistent. What's the word I'm looking for? You know,
perseverance.
Perseverance. Yeah, perseverance. Yeah, it can help with perseverance for sure. Like a lot of people start something and they'll quit right away, and that's not a good trait. But hey, maybe the video game can help somebody create that perseverance that they will need in the real world, because oftentimes it's not the smartest guy, it's not any of those things. It's just the guy who can last the longest in a lot of things in the real world.
Absolutely.
So I think video games can help with that for sure.
All right, so no more detracting video games, everybody. Video games are good. The only thing I would say is at a later age, not early age. So not
Yeah.
when you're 3-year-old or 4-year-old, but later.
Yeah, maybe you're right about that, because I mean the same thing. I just, you know, I study history a little bit, and like people seem to say the same thing every few generations. It's like when the TV came out, people were saying the same thing about the TV. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, this is gonna be the worst thing in the world. People are gonna sit in front of the TV all day. But everybody watches TV now, and it's not such a bad thing. You know what I mean? Actually, the IQs are higher now than they've ever been for like 18-year-olds. So,
All
what
right.
can you say?
All right, Mr. Historian.
Yeah.
Have you discovered, in a surprising way, that several of your friends play chess after you opened up? Like, was it ever a secret that you play chess, you love chess, or?
No, actually, I had a teammate who was an avid chess player when I was a rookie. I played for the Oakland Raiders. That's what really got me back into chess. So, if there were guys who played chess in the NFL before I was an avid chess player. I'm a competitor, so anything that's interesting that I think I'll be good at, I'm willing to compete for sure. So when I saw that one of my teammates, and he was a wide receiver and played chess, I was on it. I was on Rod Streeter.
Who else plays chess in NFL?
There's actually quite a few guys, man. Quite a few guys that'll be here today. Should have been Woozier, Dorian Thompson, Micah Parsons, Melvin Gordon. So a lot of guys that won't be here, you know, like Joe Burrow and many others actually. So, you know, people play the game of chess for sure.
Do you have a secret NFL chess club?
Nah. Nah, I don't have a secret NFL chess club. Mm-mm.
All right. I want to ask you this question. My friend here, Sammy, he tells me that football, NFL football, is like physical chess. Is that true?
Yeah, in a lot of ways it is true, especially for my position. The thing is, in football, every position is different, so you got to break things down by pretty much your position. In my position, I'm a wide receiver. I run routes. I try to beat defensive backs. I try to get open. And so just like the knight is the most deceptive piece, it's just like the art of war where it says all war is based on deception. That's kind of like what I do at receiver. I'm always trying to deceive a defensive back. He thinks I'm doing a slant, I'm gonna run it out. He thinks I'm running a go, I'm gonna run a comeback. He thinks I'm about to stop, I'm gonna do a stop and go. I'm always trying to deceive him. So in that way, 100%. And a lot of other ways too, like patience. Chess, you have to be patient. It's good to be an attacking player, but you can't rush the attack all the time. You have to be patient. Sometimes you have to pile up on pieces and wait till the right time to attack. You have to wait till your pieces are actually activated. A lot of people, they'll try to attack when their pieces aren't even activated yet. It's the same thing in sports and football in particular. You have to be patient, man. They say that one of the worst things you could do is try to run before you catch the ball. Impatience. Everybody just wants the touchdown, but if you just be patient, you can go through all the processes first. That's the best way to go about it.
So here's the important question I have for you. You got back into chess after your NFL friend reintroduced you to it. So, did you notice any change in your game after discovering chess? Was it the same before and after, or did you learn something through chess, rediscover something that you liked?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. I don't think that's a question I've ever been asked in that way before. I would say, yeah. You see, the thing about chess is, it's a game. It's a game that doesn't involve any luck. So a lot of other games, one-on-one games, involve some luck, like I don't know, Uno or something like that.
Yeah.
You have a lucky hand. Chess, it's not that way. There's zero luck. So because of that, it forces you to take full accountability every move that you make. If you make a bad move, that's solely on you. If you win or lose in chess, it's solely on you. So how that translates to football is the same thing. Like it's no luck. Either you got good hands or you don't got good hands. Either you're gonna catch the ball or you're not. Either you have a good game or you're not gonna have a good game. So either you're grinding, you're not gonna get tired in the game, or you're slacking and you're gonna get tired in the game. So I would say in that way, it made me. It made it more of a focal point to take accountability for my actions in the game. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on this interview.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Everyone, that was Amari Cooper, NFL wide receiver, sharing with us the learnings from chess that he's applied to his own football career. Thank you.
Thanks.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shrikant Bangalore, and this is My Next Move. That was such an amazing conversation with Amari. The thing that is different from Amari and everyone else who wants to help chess is, let's consider celebrity chess events on chess.com. So a celebrity is there, he wants to promote chess, there's a tournament online and they show up, which is great for chess. It grows more audience, and that is one level of commitment. Now let us compare that level of commitment with what Amari is doing. Amari is a master strategist. He has thought about this whole thing. He put together a tournament, Universal Chess Tour, right? This is a tournament that for the first time combines two different things. It combines chess players playing chess, two super grandmasters, in the context of a 4-day event where 300 players played chess. And while that is going on, he's added NFL players playing chess with each other, celebrities playing chess with each other. He wants chess players to discover that NFL athletes play chess pretty good too, and he wants to discover NFL community to understand how chess is played at the highest level. That's fantastic. That is like real life grandmaster thinking. I discovered this in McAllen earlier and also during our interview right now, that he wants chess to be a way out of poverty for people. For him, NFL and football was that way. If you really get good at football when you're growing up, then there's a light at the end of the tunnel. If you make it through NFL, there's financial success. In chess, not so much. You could play and learn and dedicate your whole life to chess, become a grandmaster, and there may be no money other than being a coach. And to be a coach, it needs people skills, like how good you are with at coaching, how good are you at marketing yourself, how good you are with internet. It's not the chess skills that make you a great coach. It is all these other skills. So Amari's vision of how we need chess to be something that becomes a spectator sport that is supported by the fans in a stadium and by corporations through advertising, because there are so many spectators involved in chess. I think that's fantastic, and that greatly aligns with my own mission, why I started 1,000 Grandmasters, and a couple of other brands, because I found I found like a soul brother in Amari. Earlier this year, I had been to McAllen, and uh, Amari has helped me keep my promises there. So really grateful to Amari. And when I got a chance just now to talk to him, and in this conversation reflect on that, I realized, you know, what a wonderful person Amari is. Like, he's been giving back. He is so dedicated to chess. He takes at least 3 lessons a week. He's been trying to get better and better and better at chess. When I played earlier, not like 3 months ago with Amari, he played chess at the highest level. We played together and we drew. So I know he's a strong chess player. He is great at thinking, and he has a much bigger vision than just playing chess casually or for his own career. He wants to give back to community. He wants to transform how we do things. Amongst the way we could transform the chess infrastructure in the company, he mentioned casually, oh, we may want to have some leagues, like a chess league. A casual mention, but that might be the path forward. If we can figure out how to do it, how to create some kind of a system where if someone is good at chess, at the end they get rewarded financially, that will really motivate a lot of people to play chess. As we have discovered through this show, My Next Move, chess not only helps in chess, but it also helps professionals in so many different professions. We'll be talking with Hollywood producers, we'll be talking with celebrity chefs. It helps everyone in their profession. So I really like and admire what Amari is doing for chess. And on that note, I would like to say bye to all of you, and stay tuned for the next episode of My Next Move. This is Shrikant Bangalore. Thank you.